Hello there and welcome back to Building the Boys. We got something different for the channel. As you would have seen from a lot of the videos we've done, we've built a lot of models by Lego. Also some of these beautiful kits you can see over here from our friends over at Funhole. And we've also built kits from JM Bricklayer. Now, the one thing that stands out more than anything for me, particularly when it comes to Lego sets, is that there's no light. I'm spoiled almost with the Funhole sets that all light up. The Lego sets don't. I mean, light bricks inside a Lego kit are somewhat of a rarity. And as a result of that, sometimes displaying them, they don't look so great, because this one that in particular I'm talking about normally lives in this shelf over here. And because it's so dark in there, you can't really see it. I mean, you have to have a light beaming down on these things that look good. Well, we were contacted by a company called Lightailing. And what they do is they specialise in providing light kits for existing Lego sets. And we are going to install one today. I've never done this before. It's a very unique thing for me, this, because I've never intentionally taken apart a brick set. So to take one apart purely so we can install lights and put it back together, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a learning curve. We're going to see how easy it is or isn't to do. We're going to see how effective the lights are. And I've got a lovely set here. This is the Friends Central Perk set. Now, we built this way back in 2020. And again, it doesn't get a lot of love. I love the set. I think it's gorgeous, but it lives over there, it's dark, you can't really see it. To see this lit up, I think would be beautiful, I really do. Because again, that was a big part of the show, the kind of how light that environment was. Rather than have it all dark. Lightailing might be able to fix that problem. So we're going to crack it open, we're going to go through the installation process, and then we'll tell you exactly what we think of it at the end. Now, this has been provided to me, this is the kit here, by Lightailing to review. So no one has exchanged hands. However, my opinions are that of my own. If I think this is great, I'll tell you it's great. If I don't think it is, I'll tell you it's not. So without further ado, let's get this one open, let's get this installed, and let's see what this looks like. So this is the Friends Central Perk set. We built this in 2020. Now, I know a lot of people do this, an incredibly popular set. Now, you can see this is daylight run at the moment. It's not that bright. It's not really kicking off a lot of light. Yet there are lights all over. You can see we've got the studio lights there. We've got candles at the back, we've got the service sign, but no real lights coming from this. Lightailing, I think, are going to fix that problem. So let's get this one open and let's have a look what comes inside the box. So here's the box, very lovely packaging, not a huge box. I mean, essentially this is wires and maybe a few bricks. But let's see what we get. Here we are, lovely packaging. So we have an instruction manual there, that's good. And we have some light kits here. So let's get these ones open. There we are. So we have a battery pack and we have our lights. Perfect. Right, so let's go through the instructions and see exactly how we're going to install this. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is our battery pack. So this takes 3 AAAs. It's a simple slide on, slide off. So once you've got your batteries in, we're going to slide this one up to lock it back in place. And then we have our on-off switch. And we have our, there we go, there's our on-off switch. And we have our USB input there. We're going to do that now because we're going to test the lights. Before you do any of these sort of kits, test your lights actually work. So here's our lights, just a very simple, there we go. So all our lights are working. We know that, that's good. We can check them all. That's good. So before you even begin, check your lights actually work. Right, let's get going. Now the first thing it wants us to do is remove the sofa section from this. Now if I remember rightly, this just lifts out, which it does. It's been a while. So that's that one out. And then we are going to start working on the stage lights here. So let's take those apart and let's get this installed. So what we're going to do first, we'll take this one off there. Whoop, that one comes down. That's what we want to do. So remove the light, remove this piece here. And then this should come away. There we go. So that's that one out. And now we're taking this one off as well. So we're going to take this beam off here, put that one there. We're taking the whole lot off. So we are taking off all of this green around here. Now, take a picture, whatever it is you need to do to remember exactly what order they go back on in, would be my advice. Okay, so having taken all the trim off, you can still put it over there. So when it goes back on, I just follow the line down. It'll go back on exactly as I've taken it off. We are taking off this long section here now. Yes, all the way down to here. So using a brick separator if you need to. We can get this one up and off. I'm very apprehensive when I'm doing this because I don't want to take off more than I have to. So we're just going to ease along and take this section out. Right, let's get that done. So we've just moved along, easing it up as we go, and this is the section that is coming out right up to here. Let's get that out. There we go. So it's that piece out. Move that one over to there. Now we are moving on to these bulbs here. So we're going to have this bulb out of there, like, whoop, let's hold on to that. We don't need the whole thing. There we go. We just need the top parts. So that part can go back in. So it's that one out. And then we are taking out the little table with the teapot. That's this one here. So this section here with your teapot, that's coming out as well. We are also removing this one here. So this shelf here as well. That's going to pop out. So we take that one off. So that's where we are. And this one as well, same as we did with the other one. Same thing. So just take the whole thing out if it's easier. There we go. So we have those bulbs now off, and I will show you what you should be left with at this stage. So that's how you should now be looking. So your green trim's off, your tower lights out, and you should have these parts should now be off of the model. I believe we're now going to start installing the lights. Okay, so this top beam of the sign, that's going to come away too. So we're going to take that one off. There we go. So that comes off. We're going to be replacing that completely with a light up one. So let's get the lights ready and let's get them installed. Okay, so taking our wires, we're going to take this beam here and we're going to put that exactly where we just took the other beam off of. But the difference is this one lights up. Pop that one in like so. Nice and simple. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the next light along, which is this one here. And you can guess where that's going because where we've just taken that one off. That's now going to sit in there, like so. And then the shelf that we took off, that's going to go there. You'll recognise these pieces because the pieces, they're identical to the pieces you just removed. So you're going to come along, same thing here. That shelf's going to go in there. And then finally, our last one's going to sit in there like so. So that's where we are. So that's those pieces in. Fantastic. Okay, so you should now have the piece you've taken out should be back in with the replacement parts. Let's move on. Now, taking the little bulb parts that we had before, just take the actual diamond out. You don't need the whole bulb here, just the diamond piece. We're going to pry that one out. I'm going to pop that into the new hole. Hold on, there we go. Oh, no, we don't. The whole thing would just go straight in. There we go. So that goes in like so. Taking our other one, same again on the other one that we'd removed. That's going to go back into there, like so. So those will now be actual lights. Rather than pretend lights, those are real lights now. Beautiful stuff. Excellent. So that's those in. Let's move on. Okay, so we've tied our wires a little. You can see how I'm flowing around these bricks because we want to put the bricks back on to lock into place with minimal kind of interruption. Don't worry about this one just yet. But the next thing we're working on is the service sign. So we're going to remove the service sign from the wall over here. Hold on to it and pull this one out. It's been so long since anything moved on this set that it's all a little tight. There we go. So our service sign's out. We're going to be adding lights to the back of this. So having taken our service sign apart, this is what you'll be left with. Now, we need that in the middle. So this goes to the middle there. Whoop. Throw the pole here. We'll go in the middle. So that goes in there like so, like it was before. And we've got our service sign parts here. But what we're going to do is we're going to take these two of our light bricks. And those are going to install both here and here. There we go. Should now be looking like that. And then we just got to put the sign together back on top of it. So simple enough. Take your service sign, that slots back over, take our one dot there and our arrow. There you go, service sign's back together. Nice and simple. Now we're going to reinstall our service sign, but when we do, we're going to come over the back. What I want to do is once it's in, we want to wrap the wire around like so. So you can take up some of that slack and hide it quite nicely. There we go. That's simple. Job done. Right, let's move on. Okay, so moving around to this side, this is where Joey's blue lipstick advertisement is. We're going to lose this piece off of here. So that piece is going off, put that to the side. And then we're going to lose the joint piece as well, so that's going to come off there. We then need to lose quite a big chunk. So again, we're going to be very, 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 very careful with this. We're going to come down to the first of these brick pattern bricks, and we're going to loosely undo this. And I'm going to get right in there, and I'm going to pry it up. I'm going to show you how we did the last one as well. So we're not looking to take this off completely. We're looking to get a light through here. Just a big enough gap to do it. That should, I hope, be enough. Now, where is that? Where is the light? Right. There it is. Okay. So off of your sign will be this single orange light. We're going to thread that through here into the other side. So this is where we come through the wall. So you can see these 4 orange flames here. What we're going to do is we're going to lose one of these flames. We're going to put the light brick in, and it's going to light up the other 3 flames, if that makes sense. So that is how you'll now be looking. Okay, so you should theoretically be able to put the flame back on the back as well. Okay, so we've closed this one back down. We tied our wire along here, and now we're going to put our green elements back on. The piece there that we took off, we're going to put back on, and just tidy it up. We're going to put all of our fascia back on the top. So there we go, we're back together. You can see minimal wire, it's the wire at the back there, but we are going to have elements on the shelves to cover all that up. Again, you'd never know. You'd never know we've been there. There's no bumps or lumps or anything. Everything's gone back together lovely. The next thing we're doing is we are focusing on this second of the studio lights. Same thing again. We're going to take this top slope piece off. There we go. And we're going to free the light itself. So we're going to get that one off of there. Like so. So that comes off. And then we take the beam off as well. So we've completely deconstructed that light. Now this is going to get a bit weird because we're going to stand up on its end, which makes me unbelievably uncomfortable, but I've trusted the method up to now. I'm going to continue to trust it, and we'll see what we're doing next. So now it's up on its end, we are removing some of these panels. This makes me nervous, but again, we'll trust the method. So this panel here is coming out. Okay. There we go, so that's that one off. Then we are also removing this panel here. It's such a weird sensation. I mean, having not done this before, it's unusual taking apart a model. You used to put them together and now we're taking them apart. So that's that one off. We need to take off this little piece here. So that's that one off. Take this long strip here. I have no idea why, but this is, again, this is what it's saying to do, so we'll do it. I'll keep that on, and we'll lose that part. There we go. It goes against every instinct as a builder to do this. So it's a really weird sensation. Okay, what else comes off? Something else is coming off here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces taken off, and I've taken off 4. So there's 3 more pieces to come off from somewhere, and for the life of me, I can't see where. But okay, this piece here, that one's coming off. What else is coming off? This is tricky because it's all black. So seeing exactly what pieces come. There we go. This piece. So this piece here is coming off. So we've now taken off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be a very thin black piece to come off as well, but I cannot see for the life of me which one from where. I think it's this one here. I'm sure it is. It's got to be. It's got to be. It is. Okay, so we're taking off that piece as well, so we use the separator to do that. Is it that? It's not that piece. It's got to be. It's not. Oh God, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I've just seen which piece it is. I'm such a goon. It's this one. Of course it's that one. I wasn't even paying attention to that one. Let's use the separator to take that off. It's so unbelievably obvious, this one. Once you kind of see it, you're like, oh yeah, of course it is. There we go. So those are off. That made me nervous. That made me nervous. Let's move these to the side, and we're going to bring this one back down, because I believe we are now removing the marquee pieces as well, which, okay, and we are. So these pieces here, these marquee pieces, should come off in one move. And they do. Excellent. Okay, so we've lost a... That can stay. So that's that marquee piece off. Now I'm going to take this one off as well. So I'm hoping a downward should remove this. Yeah. So it's just the marquee pieces come off this one, right? Okay. So that one. So that's the marquee piece off. Excellent. Right, let's move on. So this is the next piece we're doing. So out of here, that piece slots in there like so. And then we are going to put this one here. So we're going to add this back on, and this one's going to attach straight to the underside. That's the little one. It's going to attach straight to the underside of the building. Let's move around. So with this one back on, we can swing around here. We can see exactly where that one now goes. The 2 goes just under there. I've just noticed my central perk window's in the wrong way around. That's the kids playing with us. I'm going to sort that now. Okay, so taking our studio lights, we've removed the fake bulbs from the front of them. So these have come out now. So this is what you're left with. And quite simply what we're going to do is taking our light bulb over here. We're going to attach this piece to there like so. And exactly the same thing with the other one. So same again on there. Like so. That's it. It's that simple. Okay, so now we've got our lights back on. We've turned it back upon its end because it's time to tidy up all these wires. So let's zoom out so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here is where we're starting. So taking all of our wires, we want them nice and taut along here. I'm going to put in this piece here. That's going to lock over there, as it was before, to cover all these wires up. So that's all our base pieces put back in, covers those wires up lovely. Let's flip it back over, finish the lights. So there you go, we're all back together. We've put the lights through there, and the lights through here, so we've got our wire tailing off there. Now what we're going to do is going to plug this in. Now you can plug it into your battery box, or you can use a USB adapter and power it through a power bank, or however you want to power it. I mean, you can power this by a laptop if you wanted to. And there we have it. So let's flick this one on. Let's see what the lights look like. And there we go. You can see the service signs all lit up there. Lovely. We've got the flames at the back. We've got these lights which are highlighting our main characters. Looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. We've got our 2 lamps there. Now if I turn this around, you can see the outside lights as well. So we can see we're lit up outside lovely as well with these here. This looks great. This is really nice. You can see the central perk signs lit up now from that beam that we put in there. This looks amazing. This looks really good. I'm really happy with this. Yeah, this is fantastic. And you know what? It's fairly simple. I mean, this took about 30 minutes in total. It looks really nice. I'm going to kill the lights completely in here and see what it looks like in pitch black. So this is, I mean, you can see I'm in complete darkness. This kicks off enough light. This could be a night light. This is gorgeous. Now this will stand out on the shelf. You can, of course, you can angle your studio lights however you want. So if there's too much attention on there, you can angle them over there if you want to draw attention to another scene. But I just think that looks great. I think it's so good. Fantastic. Really, really, really happy with that. I think that's awesome. Let's have a chat. So that's that one done, and that was nice and easy. Like I said, that took about 30 minutes. It's weird because you have to go against your instinct. Your instinct is saying, don't take this apart. Oh, that'll break. But you got to trust it. I trust the instructions. The instructions were nice and simple. I didn't give you a proper look at these, but you can see it literally goes through, and you've got guides who are saying, take this apart, pry this attaches to this. Simple, easy to follow instructions. And it works lovely. I mean, it really does make a difference to this, a huge difference. Lightailing do a lot of light kits for Lego sets. So you can get everything from Marvel sets to Ninjago to the Idea sets. So if you have any of those sets that they did, like some of the larger Harry Potter sets, or the Disney ones, or the Nintendo, or the Pac-Man arcade, things like that are designed to display, not play with, they have lights for those. They have the lights for the friend's apartment. You name it, they've got the lights for it. And you can find them all at lightailing.com. I'll put a link to that down below. Also, if you would like to get one of these for yourself, you can pick one up for 10% off. We've got an exclusive discount code, which again is down below. So put your discount code in at checkout. You get yourself a very nice 10% off, right? Wonderful. These are gorgeous, really nice, and they do vary in price. There's no point in me telling what the price of any of these, because they vary, depending on how big the set is, depends on how much the kit is. But very affordable. I mean, we're not talking, stupid money here. And it enhances this. As I said, I've been spoiled with the fun hole sets where they all light up. I expect that from sets now. But if you've got a set you really like and you want to give it a new lease of life, this is a fantastic way to go. My criticisms of it are, now, these bricks are not designed to have wires running through them. So I would imagine on some sets, it's certainly not prominent on this one, but I would imagine on some sets that might cause a problem. You might have little gaps, and if you're not okay with that, then you're not okay with it. The other thing would be very careful when you're doing this, because I think if you were to push down too hard, there's a chance you could sever a wire. So as long as you follow what they're saying when they say it, you'll be okay. But I don't think severing a wire would be that difficult to do. So just take your time, But other than that, no, I've no real criticism of it at all. Other than that, I would just say, again, I don't know what the later ones are like, but you certainly need specific bricks to thread lights through, and I hope that they provide those with some of the other with some of the larger sets, because again, Lego have been designed so it just folds down flat completely. With the fun hole sets, they put in bricks with cutouts in so the wires flow through them. Maybe those exist in newer sets, I don't know. They do the Home Alone house, I'd like to do that one. And as the kid's got the Daily Bugle, and he's also got the Sanctum Sanctorum, the large one, to light those up, I think would look magnificent. In fact, I've got a picture of the Bugle lit up, and their Lightailing looks amazing. Look at this. That's stunning. That's absolutely incredible. And that really does enhance that model. I mean, it looks amazing. They also do sound kits as well. So with the Home Alone set, you could get different styles of lighting. So if you wanted just white lights, you could get those. If you wanted colourful Christmas lights, you could get those. But you'd also get ones that play the theme music and quotes from the film. Beautiful thing. But as I said, the link is down below. If you would like to get one of these for, you name the Lego set, they've probably got it. You can go in there and you can put in the code of the Lego set in there, and it'll bring up exactly which one you're looking for, or you can search by item. But this really does enhance it, and as I said, 10% off can't be bad, right? Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel massively. But in a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice, and I'll see you very, very soon for more from Building the Boys. Take care, and I'll see you then.